bad. God, I missed you guys.
Yep.
You know, if my bladder wasn't just aching so bad from that long series, I would have stayed here with them, you know, for that 2-minute break.
Sat them through it.
Yeah. Held their hand, you know.
It's going to be okay.
That was a long series, man. That was an epic series.
That was pretty long. I actually enjoyed the series.
I loved it
overall.
It was
I think
great.
that Creator is definitely someone with a future. Anyone who wants to play a very strong, solid macro style, you have a future in pro gaming.
You know, Terran vs. Protoss is interesting late game. When you get on these big maps, it's pretty tricky. It's tough for either guy to really kill the other guy off. You know what I mean?
Both players can steer what unit composition is going to go on.
Yeah.
You both have the opportunity to steer that and be like, oh, react to this, you know? Like, it is. It's very interesting late game.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
But now we're going to see a matchup that only has about 2 to 3 unit compositions.
Yep.
Possible.
Total change
Terran
of pace.
versus Terran. Slayer's GnaZi, an old StarCraft 1 pro. Quite good at StarCraft 2. Is really known for his Terran versus Zerg. Obviously, as we see, his versus Terran is not all that good right now at 0-3 in the GSL. But definitely a very strong player. Someone I think that we're going to see a lot more of in the future as well.
Yeah, as you can see, he's had a little bit of experience here in Code A. Certainly not a favorite for this tournament. You know, he's a strong player. The Slayers team, actually, I think the makeup of, you know, what their skill sets are is changing rapidly. You know, Slayers Boxer is such a good coach.
Yeah.
And, you know.
So is Slayer's Sella.
Yeah, he is. Slayer's Sella
nice
is great.
guy, man.
He's a charming fellow. So GnaZi, you know, he's up against a good player, ButteryEffect.
Now, ButteryEffect, tasteless. I do recall this guy from early on. Didn't he have good TVT, if I recall correctly?
Yeah,
he was
TVT was pretty good.
He was either the guy with good TVT. Oh, okay, no. I'm trying to think of, like...
No.
It was Maka against Goma. That's the game I'm thinking of. I'm like, was he the guy that was, like, in the worst TVT ever seen?
No, there was one TVT we cast where somebody let a orbital burn down at the gold base. That was not this guy, though.
Oh, yeah, I remember that game.
So ButteryEffect, that's also a movie with Ashton Kutcher.
Very decent movie.
It's terrible. It's a bad movie. No, it's bad,
pretty
dude.
Good.
It's so bad,
It's actually pretty good.
No,
I liked it.
No, man.
I saw it like forever ago. Watch me watch it now and be like, oh, it is bad.
But,
Look what I've been defending. I feel terrible.
No, man, you have to defend that movie. Remember that scene where Ashton Kutcher wakes up and he's in the prison cell?
Yeah.
I wish the credits just rolled up right there. It's like how the movie closes out.
That'd been funny. You know what movie I just saw the other day was Source Code.
Is that good?
It actually was. I really liked it. Yeah.
I haven't seen a movie but a week or two.
No?
We'll have to go on a little mandate, share a bag of popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually, the movie theater, the place I just moved to the other day, it has a combo called the beer combo. It's 2 beers and a little thing of nachos.
Where do I sign up?
I know, right?
Oh, my
Isn't that
God.
awesome? I've never seen that in a movie theater.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying
Korea
some
is a
yummy
very
snacks.
progressive and awesome place.
Yes, it is. Lovely place to live. And let's see what the map lineup's going to be. Dun, dun, dun. Crossfire.
They both eliminated Crevasse. That's very interesting. Map
Well, that's
number
a
2.
tough map to play on TVT.
That one can be quite annoying.
I mean, I would not want to practice on Crevasse all day. Crossfire is actually a tough map TVT as well, though.
Well, so is Zelnaga Caverns, which is second. So that's, wow. This is a tough map pool right here, Tasteless.
Well, each of these maps require different play styles. They have different, you know, shape. Like, how should I say this? They get the geography, the architecture of the map. Each one different. So, you
These
know,
aren't all Rhode Island.scm.
Exactly. You wise man, you are Tosis. Now, who's going to move on? Are we going to have ButteryEffect, or is it going to be GnaZi? Terran versus Terran. Let's find out here with Tasteless and Artosis romancing over their favorite game ever. Starcraft 2 here in Seoul, Korea, the Mecca of Esports at the GSL.
Slayers GnaZi versus ButteryEffect.
Over here, in one of only 2 starting locations on the map, Crossfire, we have a member of Slayers Boxer's team in this Terran versus Terran.
Slayers GnaZi.
Player with a big future, in my opinion.
And now to our other Terran down here in the bottom left. A movie Artosis needs to understand
Butterfly Effect.
is bad.
Oh, tasteless.
A lot of people here in the studio on our first day of the Super Tournament. Again, guys, is that actually? No, that's actually normal time, Scout. Thank you to LG, Intel, and G.SL for making this event possible, and thank you, viewers, for tuning in. Please spread the word, whether it's on the internet forums, and please don't just post on Starcraft sites because those people already know about GSL. I mean, go to other gaming sites, go to other, whatever kind of forums or communities, you exist in.
I mean, if you hang around on Yahoo Games, cheating at chess all day, typing the moves in, why don't you tell the guy that you're typing moves against, and he's typing moves against you, and you're actually having the greatest chess game of all time?
Yeah.
Because you're both cheaters? Tell each other about the GSL, man. Let them know.
Spread the word.
Be like, hey, there's a game you can't cheat at.
Starcraft 2.
Yeah.
Maybe you go to one of those, like, Sudoku websites, Tell them, let them know. Maybe grandma's playing Mahjong on the internet. Well, you got to go on the grandma forums and let them know about the GSL.
That's quite true. I had a little revelation during the Game 1 last series where you mentioned something about, a lot of people have seen the little rant and stuff about Zelda against Starcraft, right?
Right.
And you're like, how did that happen? I'm like, I don't know, man. Bunch of nerds. But what actually occurred to me is that anyone who voted for Zelda over Starcraft, actually, I feel bad for because they actually have not experienced Starcraft enough to understand.
Yeah.
And this is actually true. Think about this. Starcraft is a game that has changed so many people's lives. More people need to be highly exposed to this and see this stuff.
No, you're absolutely right. Well, here's the difference. I mean, and Zelda's a good game series. It's amazing, I just beat The Legend of Zelda on Super Nintendo actually just last year. Again. But, it's one of these things where it's like, Zelda doesn't have an entire esports industry centered around it. It doesn't have, you don't make Zelda maps. You can't play Zelda UMSs. You can't. It's a great single-player experience. But if you want to, of course, the single-player in StarCraft is great as well. But when you talk about a game that is diverse and
StarCraft is the ultimate video game.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually the ultimate video game. You cannot find an experience like StarCraft in any other game. Not in Counter-Strike, not in World of Warcraft, not in Zelda. There is a completely unique and awesome experience.
Yeah, and I think it's a legitimate, defendable point. Now, it looks like in this case, we're going to have
nice pressure
Butterfly
by
Effect.
GnaZi.
Yeah, GnaZi wants to control the bottom of that ramp. Now, this positioning by Butterfly Effect should make this Hellion Marine rush, if he does come up the ramp, not as effective because there's no way for the Hellion to get more than one Marine damage. Whoa,
look at this. He wants to kill as many Marines as possible, though, because he is proxying the starport.
Oh, my God.
Nice job there.
He just
making that Hellion stay alive.
Yeah, the Hellion.
Look at that. As they run away, he micros that up. Beautiful move by GnaZi. Another Hellion's in the base, and suddenly Butterfly Effect. He's in trouble, Tasteless.
Yeah.
His Hellion's doing severe damage. In the meantime, he does have a Banshee and Cloak on the way. One Hellion is out against two Hellions.
Now, he might want to go for this Marine. Nope. Now, every Marine that's killed is going to make it that much harder for Butterfly Effect to then defend the Banshee rush. That's one of the reasons why we saw him so eager to attack those Marines.
In fact, he's going to have to go ahead and make a Viking immediately out of that starport.
He is stuck.
That's fine.
That's
he
sad.
wants to stay there.
He's going to ask the Barry to marry him. He comes out.
That's how desperate he is. Hasn't seen anyone else forever.
I built the starport for you. I'm crazy. Now here comes the Banshee.
Gonna target down. Oh, the eBay does finish, so very nice by Butterfly Effect. He's gonna want to bring all his Marines down. He is making a Viking. But already, 3 kills, 4 kills. Gonna start picking off some Marines now. A missile turret is on the way, a Viking about to pop out. Cloak not quite done. Will Cloak finish in time?
Uh-oh.
Oh, barely doesn't finish in time, Tasteless.
Yeah, that was so close. He might have actually wanted to just go down to the bottom left corner and just play it safe. I don't think he was fully aware there was actually a Viking on the way.
I think he definitely didn't know the timing of it. Because if he gets Cloak off there, Tasteless, it's twice as deadly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, GnaZi is moving across for some more pressure. He has not, in fact, built a command center. Looks like he may be going all in. He's getting siege mode and a siege tank all off on one base.
Yeah, I think he
Cloak,
wants to go for a
Banshee,
kill
Siege
move.
Mode, Siege Tank, Marines, SCVs.
Suddenly a mothership pops out. He's actually just making everything. It doesn't make
He
any
has an
sense.
Infestor somehow.
Somehow.
Mind controls his opponent's SCV and builds a command center. I'm like, no, man, you have SCVs to do that already.
The Tastosa spot comes out. It's in his army.
Wow.
Doesn't even attack. Just talks about the handsome.nerd.com.
Great t-shirt site.
Great t-shirt site. You want to be handsome. Here comes the orbital landing.
You want to be handsome.
You want to be handsome. This is going to be bad, man.
Yes,
this is,
it
I think
is.
actually too much. And this could, unless Butterfly Effect can pull a rabbit out of his hat. I think this could be GG.
It certainly could be. A bunker going up, Tasteless. He realizes he has to get a move on. Oh, those Vikings doing a great job. The Banshee being taken out, that's actually a pretty big deal. But GnaZi,
So these Hellions can actually take out all these SCDs.
those are getting really red, Tasteless.
Yeah.
They're going to just start popping, just like popcorn, but even worse.
And this attack was a booming success here for GnaZi.
Yeah, 19 supply for Butterfly Effect right now. Everything is in the red. That Hellion can actually kill everything there.
Oh, man.
Oh, everything just falling.
I want to see a Viking wearing sneakers. I don't
You
care.
have to order them special like Shaquille O'Neal, man.
Yeah, the foot size is like 15.
Yeah. Maybe even more in a
He's like,
Viking.
I've got big hands too. Shut up, Viking.
You're not cool, Viking.
Now, oh man, this is just so bad for Butterfly Effect. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
he's at 17 supply to 59.
his economy is
Those are two
really
very different
crippled
numbers.
right now. Yeah. The mule's like, maybe I can build this. No, cannot build a turret.
But I have the instruction manual. Doesn't matter, Mule.
Doesn't matter, man.
You don't have the right tools.
But I'm certified in no. Nobody cares.
17 supply for Butterfly Effect. He is just... Oh, man, he's just so dead. And he's going to GG.
Yeah,
There
there's
you go.
GG.
GnaZi showing that he is a complete different level that game. Will the next game look different? Here's the thing about Butterfly Effect, Tasteless. He used to be on Xenix,
Yeah.
and then he wasn't anymore. He's not in any team right now, so I feel like he's probably fallen off. He hasn't been able to keep up. A lot of players that were good back Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, they just aren't as good anymore. Everyone gets better at different rates, and seems like maybe he's been way past Bob.
Yeah, he certainly looked outclassed that last game. This is turning out to be a pretty interesting tournament, turn, which I thought was going to be much more evenly matched. But yeah, I mean that was pretty brutal. So we're going to go to our next map, and what is that? That's Zelnaga Caverns. This is a map that I think Butterfly Effect should do better on.
It's
a
a
map he has
lot
a lot
about
more experience
positioning,
on.
repositioning. That's true.
We don't know how much this guy's been practicing either.
Yeah, this is a map that was, of course, around when he was in the GSL, so that should help him out. But I feel like GnaZi, wow, he executed it all very well.
Yeah,
His builds were very well thought out, and Butterfly Effect was not ready for that. That's when you're on a pro team like Slayers, you're practicing all day with some of the best Terrans in the world. Your builds are going to be a totally different level.
I think with Slayer's Boxer being such a good coach, and he does help them out a lot with his builds, as well as Sella, of course. That somebody like Butterfly Effect, and I think you're correct. I don't believe he's even on a team right now. He's teamless. He's lone wolf in it. That's going to be pretty tough.
Yeah,
man. If your best practice is being on the ladder, where you're just encountering Tasus and he takes your ladder points.
It's like all that happens.
That's tough.
He's just like, no, not again.
Yes. As you can see, we have a lot of foreign fans in here. Those fine gentlemen, I believe, from Toronto, Canada.
I believe you're quite right.
They like orange juice and nice long walks on the beach.
Well, who doesn't like orange juice?
Well,
Whenever
who
I
doesn't
find someone
nice
who doesn't
long
like orange
walks on the
juice,
beach? Actually, you know what? I'm not crazy about orange juice. I'll drink it. You know what I mean?
It's
a really
Egg
good
McMuffin.
juice. If I get my Egg McMuffin at McDonald's, I'm gonna get some juice.
Yeah,
but
I don't know, man. I always have orange juice in the house. When I take my vitamins, I take with orange juice.
Do you?
Yeah, that's what my orange juice is for. Anytime I have to take medicine or vitamins, I take
Sometimes I
with
make a
orange
little smoothie at home. I chop some bananas, put some frozen strawberries I got in my freezer,
juice. Yeah,
and I pour a little bit of orange juice
I love
in there,
having
and I
frozen
blend it up.
blueberries in that as well.
Yeah, frozen blueberries are good.
Yeah.
Human beings are not supposed to find the color blue as appetizing. They do the exception of blueberries. Yeah. In fact, some people want to lose weight, they put a blue light in the fridge. They open up the fridge, the food is blue. Kind of like that GSL logo here. They don't want to eat that, just like you don't want to eat that GSL. You want to watch it.